Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it'd be so fun to do my hair with you and to show you exactly how I style my hair for the next 4 days. Does it really last 4 days? No, I usually have to go back in and retouch it in the mornings. Let's just hop right in. So a little backstory of my hair. I have extensions. I've had them in for about a month and a half. And I decided to do extensions because after having kids, my hair hit a point where it would break, and it's always been a dream of mine to have really long, full, luscious hair. Go back and more into the story after I'm starting to curl, because we know all how long curling your hair can take. So before I start everything, I like to comb through a heat protectant. This is the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Heat and UV Protective Primer. I love this stuff. I don't know what it is. It's the milky consistency. Just spray it all over my hair, concentrate on the ends. I don't make my hair super damp, but I just make sure to spray that, around. I washed my hair last night. I like to wash my hair at the night. I like to let it air dry. It's just faster, it's simple, and I feel like the next day when I go in and curl my hair, I have that grip that can hold in the curl. And then this is, oh guys, it's embarrassing. I'll get a better one. This is a wet brush. I know, I need to clean out my brushes. It's bad. And that's when I comb all the heat protectant through. Just like so.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
Hair type. My hair type is drier, more fine, and I have a really hard time holding a curl. My hair does not hold a curl. I can't just use any curling iron. So the one curling iron I have found that has worked best for me is this Drybar. What is it called? It's the Drybar 3-Day Bender, and it has a learning curve to it. My husband actually bought this for me a few Christmases ago, and I looked at it and I was like, this has got to be returned, because this little clip here, it's not to hold your hair in. It's not. In fact, I don't even think the clip should really be here, but if you don't know how to use this curling iron, you're going to hate it because your hair is going to catch in this little corner right here. It holds your curl really well. It's the only curling iron I found that will hold my curl for, a good amount of days. Yes, I still have to retouch in the mornings, but by day number 4, my hair is still like slightly curly. So if you have less limp hair than me, you might really like it. So the first part that I do is right back here. I grab a little chunk like this and I curl, how would you say it? This is outward, right? So I'm curling away from my scalp. And I just hold it. The temperature of this is 300 degrees, and I don't go any higher than that because the extensions I wear, you just don't want to go higher than that. And I've been really shocked because I used to curl my hair at 400. Can you believe that? And 300 works just fine. And then it comes out just like that. So is that out? Oh, yeah, so it's away. I'm curling away. I'm grabbing this next chunk and I'm doing the same thing. I do feel like my hair curling process is rather boring. I don't think it's anything fantastic or special, and I don't think I have a gift with hair. It's either up or it's down. It's straight or it's curled. Maybe I'll even get a little exciting and I'll crimp it every once in a while, but I'm not gifted in the hair department. I would love to get the beachy wave looks where the curl holds more up high. For me, my hair is just so... All right, so while I'm curling my hair, I will just tell you briefly a story about my hair. I have always been blessed with quite a bit of hair. I feel like it's not super thick, but it's not really thin. And I used to be able to grow really long. After I had my son 4 years ago, I decided to cut it really short up to my shoulders. And I cut it and I felt really cute. Really liked it. But then I started missing my longer hair. I think my first YouTube video was when it was grown out for a few months. And so then it was my goal to just grow out my hair, get that length back. And it took Took a while. I think my son was 2 when it was finally back to where I wanted it to be. I'll insert a picture here. I loved it. I felt great. My hair has always been my confidence, my comfort. Okay, so this is kind of where we're at now. My hair's so long, it's so hard to get my whole body in the shot. We had a trip coming up planned to go visit family, which I'm from Utah. It was about a week away and I wanted to get in to get my hair done. And so I went to the salon that I've gone to a couple times, made an appointment, but the girl I usually went to was completely booked. I asked if they recommended, if they had any other appointments or if they recommended someone else. I just wanted someone experienced. I said, yes, let's get you in. We have an appointment this day. I get in there. I'm with this really cute girl. She had gotten out of hair school a couple months prior. She seemed really confident with her abilities. I wanted to do like a mid-length cut. I wanted to add some cute side bangs just to kind of, you know, snazz it up a bit. But ultimately I wanted to keep my length. Needless to say, it was the worst haircut experience I have ever had in my life. She kept asking me, are you sure you want to cut your bangs? Are you sure? Are you sure? And that should have been like the red flag, like don't let her cut your bangs. Don't let her add the layers, because she added layers, but she also cut off almost all of my length. When she cut my bangs, she cut them too short. It was so bad. And then I wanted to go just a little bit of a darker color. I somehow turned completely, I did the flattest black. When I got out of that hair appointment, I cried. And obviously there are so many more important things going in the world than hair. Obviously, I am fully aware of that. I didn't even look like the same person. I did not feel pretty. I immediately regretted even going in. And it was the first time I felt like sick to my stomach over a haircut. I ended calling in and telling them the situation. And I went in later that night to get it touched up by a more experienced hairdresser, and she touched up as best she could, but other than that, there was nothing I could do. It took over 1.5 years for me to get my length back, and it took pregnancy, because when you're pregnant, your hair does grow faster. So thank goodness for that. Lots of prenatals, and honestly, there was nothing else I could really do to grow out those bangs. I just had to let them grow, and then finally this year, it's been 2 years since I got that haircut. I finally went and got extensions because my hair was finally long enough that it would blend really well. I got really lucky because the guy that does these extensions by my house, he's very experienced. He does it in such a way, they're beaded in, I guess you can say, so it doesn't damage your hair. And where I live, the hair was the most expensive part. The hair was, I think, $200 or $300. I can't quite remember. And the installation was only a couple $100. So usually if you're going to a really high-end salon and doing extensions, it can be like, let's say you go to Hair by Chrissy in Arizona. I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but it can be easily $2,000 for extensions, which is crazy. I mean, that is absolutely insane. And I got really lucky because I live in a city where he does an amazing job. This is his own method, but it doesn't damage your hair and it's soft. The extensions are so soft, last for 10 months. Every 10 months I'm going to have to buy new hair, get them installed again, but I think it's worth it. The upkeep of the extensions is you obviously have to brush them out. Upkeep is you just have to get them moved up every 4 weeks, and it's only $50 to get them moved up every 4 weeks. Just maintain it like that. This next month I'm going to get them moved up and I'm going to get my grays dyed. So my roots dyed. I've been getting grays since I was like early 20s. It's the Asian side of me. Do you have a least favorite side to curl? This is probably my least favorite side, just because I feel like the curls don't turn out as well with this side.
This is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are here.
Now everything is curled like so. What I do is I like more of a looser curl look, so I take my brush, comb them out, because I'm going to have to comb them out throughout the day anyway to get all the tangles out. Lastly, if you feel like it's looking a little fluffy on the inside, I just grab a straightener and I just straighten those little flyaways. This is the final look. Love it, love it. Thank you so much for coming along with me while I do my hair. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe.